Hi, I'm going to be teaching you on this tutorial how to create a mandala within Affinity Designer. It's quite an easy exercise and the results are really nice, as you can see here. This is not the best mandala I could create, but in order to just show you how to do it, I think it's good enough. For you to understand a little bit what you will be able to do after this video, I'm gonna show you here how this works. Basically, it's all about symbols and mirroring. It's quite nice, I'd say. So let's start with it, okay? So the first thing we have in here is just a canvas. Doesn't really matter the dimensions. I just put it to 2000. Doesn't really matter. Whatever works for you better, okay? So the first thing we want to do, we are in the draw persona. We go here. You see, we have all these shapes in here. The one we are interested in is the double star tool. We click on it and we click shift and we drag on the canvas. Now we place it in the center, and as you can see, we have these little dots in here. For the beginners, if you're like this, pressing V, you just select it. If you want to see those little dots, either you go in here and click, or you press A in your keyboard. Once you have them there, you just pull down this one to the very center, okay? You can also pull this one up and down. You can also do it, here, okay? So they are all the same length. We also want to change the points. Instead of 5, we want 12. And now we have our star in here. Just be careful that this is set to some value and also this to some color, because sometimes it happens that you have it like this and even though your star is in there, you're not going to be able to see it, so be aware of that, okay? So you have it there. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger here, like this. And really, the next thing we need is just to create a symbol. So we're gonna pick this thing. I have a snapping on, so everything snaps perfectly. I go like this. I have my shape. Doesn't really matter the size. It's just it will help us creating this mandala, but you won't see it at the end, so it doesn't really matter. So we have it here. We go to the symbols panel. If you don't have it in the right side as I do, just come here, view, studio, symbol, view, studio, symbols, okay? So you click in there and the panel pops. Now we have it here. We create, hit on create. We have the symbol in here. What we need to do next is Command C, Command V to make a copy of it. See the snapping? It goes just tick, tick, snapping perfectly. Very nice. So the next thing is going to be flipping it. Okay, so we create our mandala by means of mirroring and symbols. You will see at the end, you don't need to see not the star or the symbols, but it's let's say the core of the effect, okay? So we go back to layers, we take these two, we Command G, group them, okay? And now I zoom out. The next thing I need to do is just recreate this all over the star. So in order to do so, I take the center, just pull it down to the very center of the star. So my natural way to work this would be Command J and Smart Copy it, but for some reason, when I do that, the symbols, which are labeled as such, with this orange line, get destroyed. So I was forced to do this by means of just doing it manually, Command C, Command V all over the star. It's not too, it would be much better to do it with Command G faster, but it's not a big deal. So let's just go and do it. Because I have snapping turned on, this is just perfectly aligned. Okay, so this is the next one. As I say, this could be done with Command J if these were not symbols. But unfortunately, in this case, I just discovered it had to be done manually. We're almost done. Was not that bad anyway. Okay, so this is the core for a mandala. Okay, and now we just have the foundation built. What we need to do next is just go down to the bottom of the layers and pick the original one, which is this one. Okay, we have it selected. We go to the pixel persona and we are ready to work. Now we click on the brush. I have it set to 2 pixel. You can set it to whatever you prefer, color and width, and we start pulling and drawing, pulling, drawing. I'm doing it with the mouse. You can just do it with whatever you want. So that's basically it. It's not very complicated. As you can see, it's pretty easy and pretty nice. Also, you can just switch this and that off so you get a nicer effect of and view of what you're doing, like that. You can change your colors. You can also just select this and just mix different effects. Unfortunately, I have still this and it's not very nice, but you get the idea, I'm sure. So again, I just did an error because when this happens, it's good that it happened because I'm going to show you why. I just don't have selected my core symbol. Okay, so now I just reselect it and again I'm having it working. Okay, so that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you do your mandalas and just, you're such an artist. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.